After weeks of laying low, I decide to have a nice walk, and only seconds into my walk, I come across a succulent piece of meat. Perfect to be the canvas for my next masterpiece. Hello, darling. How about you and I go somewhere for a little more. Hey, what the fuck? Get your hands off of me, you son of a.
That's very much enough of that type of language, Jackie. I expect you to use your manners. I'll have to do something I very much do not want to do right now.
I'm gonna gut you, I swear.
I won't ask again, Jackie. Use your manners, or I'll reach into that filthy mouth of yours and rip out your tongue. Understood? Very good. Now you and I are going to have a nice talk about what you're doing in my city. You see, I like my city just the way it is, and I will not allow it to turn into another Whitechapel. Yes, I am familiar with your work, and I must say it's quite good, if not for a little floppy. I mean, it was at first anyway. That last girl was simply unnecessary, and in her own home, undignified. I did warn you, Jackie. I warned you twice to watch your language, but you just couldn't do it, could you? Well, hopefully this will serve as a permanent reminder. Hmm, you humans don't grow tongues back, do you? Excellent then. I won't have to do it again. Well, I won't have to do it again anyway, because unfortunately for you, Jackie, you have already made a name for yourself. I simply cannot allow it to grow. I can see in your eyes that you know what I intend to do, Jackie. I wonder if that's the same look your victims had before you slit their throats. In fact, I wonder if you ever looked any of them in the eye before you took their life. Ah, but you must think me a hypocrite. I don't care that you're a killer, Jackie. Quite the opposite, as I do like your work. But that's a problem. You see, Jackie, I'm a very old creature. That's right. I'm not a human, but that's not the important part at the moment. Let me finish. I am very old, and I get bored. So in the last 20 years, I started to watch you and others like you. And when you killed, I was able to chat with your victim souls, and each one had one last wish they needed before they could rest in peace. Of course, that's not the only reason I'm going to kill you. The second reason is simple, one that I suspect you can understand. I do have a little bit of an ego, and your reputation is starting to get far too close to mine. I simply cannot allow a human to gain more infamy than me. So I was going to make you disappear anyway. But that would have meant that I went without a payment for doing so. But then you killed that poor girl in her own home and made this deal possible. So I should thank you. Hmm? What I'm saying is, I'm killing two birds with one stone. I can see the wheel spinning in your mind, Jackie. Yes. Their last wish was that someone killed you. Each victim's wish was stronger than the last. And with your last victim, their anger was so strong they were able to finally make a deal with me to do just that. So it seems that your luck has run out, Jackie. Looks like 5 victims is all you get. Oh, you're scared now? Such a pathetic waste of a killer. Now, don't try to run, Jackie. I'm not in the mood to cripple you before I devour your soul today. If you make me chase you, I'll make your death far slower and far more painful than it needs to be. They always run. It's a shame they never choose the easy option. Here I come, Jackie. I do hope you run as fast as that nickname suggests of yours. Because I do. Now that is a shame. All that bravado when we first met, only for you to run and measly mouth to hide in an empty house? I thought you were Jack the Ripper, not just a common thug. We're all alone, just you and I. Stop hiding and kill me. I'm sure you could at least make an attempt before I rip your soul from your body. This is very disappointing. My last meal at least put up a fight. Not a long one, but at least they weren't boring. Oh, there you are. See, isn't it more dignified to face each other like people and not beasts? And as a reward for your bravery, how about I give you one attempt at taking me out, Jackie? One last shot at living through the night. Not bad, Jackie. I'm sure that would have easily worked on a human, but I'm afraid I've not been one of those for a very, very long time. Now, let's end this, but make me fight for it. It's so boring when you just submit. When I'm bored, I tend to play with my food. Now that was fun. And as payment, I will make your death quick, Jackie. Well, as quick as I can do this, of course. But be warned, it will hurt. No, no, no. No begging, Jackie. Have a little dignity in death, for crying out loud. It's not like you're going to hell. Oh no, Jackie. I'm devouring your soul, remember? For you, it all just goes black. And that's it. Why would I possibly let you go, Jackie? You already know my reasons for doing this, and only one is selfish. I made a deal, and I always stick to my deals. But that's not all. You see, Jackie, it isn't just a deal or the risk of your fame surpassing mine. The fact is that I find your work fascinating. I truly do. But you're beginning to devolve, and when your kind does that, you get messy and oh so sloppy. And because of this, I find you utterly repugnant. You're simply becoming an animal that needs to be put down. You're not the first animal I've had to do this to, and you surely won't be the last. Killers leave so many souls behind to make deals with, and each and every one of them wants the same thing: the death of their killer. So every killer eventually shares your fate. Now that's enough talking. You have become boring, and chasing you has made me hungry. So it's time for this to end. But it isn't all bad. At least you can die knowing that your legacy will stretch for centuries. Because, as you know what they say, Jackie, an artist's work is only truly admired after their death, and you truly were an artist. Goodbye, Jackie, and good night. I always did like this tune. If only they knew who wrote it. Oh well. Maybe the next one will.